Hi and welcome to episode 24 of the Lowdown podcast. With just over 70 days to go, we talk about this week's District X lineup announcement and give some exclusive teasers about what to expect this year at the legendary festival within a festival.
This is the Lowdown podcast.
Evening, Jonny.
Good evening, mate.
How did you enjoy Tenerife, first of all?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, very good. Bit cloudy,
Bit cloudy.
but it was hot enough for me.
Come-
I did burn in the cloud, to be honest, in the shade.
I was saying that to someone. The worst sunburn I've ever had was at Download 2013.
Yeah.
And that was on the Friday. It was purely... It pissed it down on the Thursday, and that's why Tilly ended up in pyjamas all weekend. And the Friday, it was that cloudy, I just didn't bother with sun cream.
Yeah.
And I woke up in the night and I felt, my forehead felt like skin on a drum. It was absolutely
horrible, isn't it?
wrecking. It was dry as hell.
Yeah.
Absolutely killing.
But yeah, it was a good week, nice and chilled. And we're back in the house now because we were having the bathroom done as well, so a bit back to normality, thankfully. But got to say, did a fucking belting job last week.
Thanks for that.
Covering with Ree, one of my favourite episodes, which is quite interesting because I wasn't on it.
Yeah, we've had a lot. We've had a lot of compliments.
Yeah, it was incredible. You both came across really well, dead informative. I sent her a message just to say thank you because of everything she does, because it is absolutely outstanding, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, like I said in the episode, that Ree was the first person I reached out to interview. So I was really, really pleased that she could join us to talk about that side of the festival. So
Yeah, amazing.
really proud of that one. So, and thanks to everyone who's listened. It's another one that's gone down.
Yeah, it's gone down very well. Yeah. So yeah, well done, mate. Absolutely class. Loved it.
Thanks, man. I've been enjoying this bit of spring weather. We've just been buying, not knockoff, but you've probably seen Primark have put loads of festival merch sort of things out. We've got Slipknot, Korn, The Offspring.
Oh, I was in there a few weeks ago. I got a Slipknot t-shirt and a Korn t-shirt from there. Really great, quality as well and stuff.
But it's good. They're only 12 to 14 quid for a t-shirt.
They look great, really cool.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. If you're going to your first festival, it's a good way to get kitted out.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you're going to your first download, I mean, even you, the first time you came with us, you only had one or two gig shirts because you never really bought them.
And I was just wearing white pumps and white River Island t-shirts to what should have been the muddiest festival ever, but it ended up being glorious, didn't it? That was Sonosphere.
That was Sonosphere,
yeah.
I've just got a new Slayer hoodie on.
It's
from
cool.
Boohoo. And that is a nice red one. And I've got a Judas Priest stained Class t-shirt.
Yeah, man, that's great.
And in addition to that, I bought some jeans, which are literally the worst things I've ever bought. My wife Jane said, "Go on, just try them on." Then I put them on. I honestly could have fit 3 of my legs in one of the leg holes. I honestly just looked like one of them skater kids from.
Yeah, I had those jeans, and they were always ripped at the bottom because they were too long. And always piss wet through up to your knees because it would soak up puddles all the way up your jeans. They were absolutely
and people would have the fabric would be dragging.
Yeah,
behind
exactly. Them. Yeah. That's right, and a nice chain.
Those are the
to
days.
go with it, and a Linkin Park hoodie. I had I had a Blink 182 hoodie. I must have been 12 and went into. There's a shop called Music and Mystic. Do you remember in Barrow?
Oh yeah.
Had a goth shop behind it with all the stuff in.
Yeah.
So I went in with my mum to help me, and it was take off your pants and jacket hoodie, which I didn't know. Didn't click at all. So just wearing that round all the time around school, and so crazy. I'm just waiting for someone to stop me in the street with these tops and go, "Tell me 5 Slipknot the songs." Yeah. You can just wait, can't you?
I bet you couldn't.
On the spot, sweating.
It's I remember Music and Mystic. It used to be a music shop as you went in with the shittest guitars
We had loads of BC Riches and stuff in the
Yeah, proper like you'd take your eye out on the
yeah,
guitar
yeah.
rack.
Yeah, that's it.
Then they'd have like loads of Emily Strange stuff, didn't they? And then in the back they had loads of like joss sticks and stuff, so it stunk.
Yeah,
Basically, like someone had packed all of Affleck's Palace in
it
a
was,
tiny
into
shop.
a tiny terraced shop.
Just stunk of sweat and incense.
Yeah, brilliant.
So,
Cool.
Yeah. So big announcement really for this week from District X. So there's been quite a lot of activity online about District X because I think this announcement is probably the biggest one I can remember in terms of being a shock. And it's also since they've changed the name from The Village to District X, so I think it's confused a lot of people.
I do think it has, definitely.
Which I think Download sometimes likes doing. Mm-hmm. But we got sent some information, didn't we, by Matt from the press team, so thank you very much for that, Matt. And I thought we might as well read it, to be honest, because it's really good.
I've not seen it published anywhere either,
No, I
if
haven't.
I'm honest, so...
The last press releases he sent are usually on like Kerrang have just kind of put them straight out, but and it is releasable to people, so, we're not breaking any rules.
It's quite long, but I think it's well worth reading through because there's some little nuggets of information in there that definitely weren't on the Download poster in the announcement.
And I spoke a little bit with Trish Rayner, Polythene Girl from the forums, and she said, remember to take some of this with a pinch of salt because a lot of it's bluster.
Yeah.
But there are definitely some interesting information snippets in there. So I think it's well worth having a listen to because, well, there's some exciting stuff that definitely wasn't on the posters. So do you want to start, mate, and we'll bounce between
Where should I go
ourselves.
from then? Because should I go from with less than 3?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with less than 3, that's a good
Mike
start.
Tyson
Isn't it? Mike Tyson again. With less than 3 months to go, Download Festival has revealed its thrilling lineup for District X. Download's renowned festival within a festival, featuring iconic pop legends, Venga Boys, special DJ sets from festival favourites, intimate acoustic performances, electrifying secret sets, new quizzes, live podcasts, comedy, and unique entertainment experiences. District X promises to take downloaders into another dimension. Taking place from the 11th to the 15th of June at the legendary Donington Park. Download Festival continues to redefine festival experiences beyond the main arena. Last remaining weekend tickets are available now at downloadfestival.co.uk.
I don't think that's probably that true, but moving on. District X expands the Download experience with entertainment running around the clock, creating another dimension that sets Download apart, offering a wide range of activities beyond the music, from immersive performances to interactive events. It ensures festival goers have something to enjoy at any hour. This year's diverse programme makes District X an essential part of the Download weekend, giving fans a richer, broader weekend that extends beyond the main arena.
Headlining this year's District X programme as one of the most requested bookings of all time, the legendary Venga Boys. I still cannot believe I'm reading this out, but we'll reflect on that in a bit. We'll take to Donington Park by fan demand, bringing their iconic hits and high-energy performance for a nostalgic and unforgettable party experience.
And this, as a follow-on sentence, is probably the best thing ever. Joining the party, Cradle of Filth frontman Danny Phil will take to the decks for a blistering DJ set. Expect a nightmarish mix of gothic anthems and metal classics, curated by one of the most recognisable figures in heavy music. Further bolstering the Friday night schedule, Aled Phillips from Kids in Glass Houses. At first I thought it was Aled Jones.
I read it like that as well.
Joins the District X DJ lineup, kicking off the evening ahead of a special acoustic set from Welsh post-hardcore icons Funeral for a Friend, followed by McFly bassist, it's just all over the place, isn't it?
Crazy.
Dougie Pointer, who will promise a setlist packed with crowd favourites and unexpected gems. Liam Cormier of Canterbats also steps up for a heavy-hitting DJ set with high energy late into the night, with a high-octane performance from Mode Step DJ set. The bass-driven powerhouse, known for fusing dubstep with rock and metal, rounding off the night in explosive style.
Further District X highlights include Now That's What I Call Naughty's Mixtape, a full throttle throwback party hosted by Sophie Kay, packed with the biggest Naughty's anthems and alt rock favourites. DJ sets from Zoe London and Hang the DJs will bring the energy genre-spanning selections to the late-night crowd, while They Press Play delivers a bold and boundary-pushing celebration of alternative culture.
3 great DJs there.
Yeah, brilliant.
A special highlight for wrestling enthusiasts. Now, this is good news. District X welcomes the renowned Lucha Britannia Wrestling Showcase, and then this goes mental again, in an exclusive collaboration with festival favourites Slay Dougie. Taking place on Wednesday night, this unique fusion brings an edgy twist to classic wrestling entertainment.
Returning favourites like Emo Drag Karaoke, Silent Disco and the End of the World Party will ensure the party never stops, while new additions such as live podcasts with special guest appearances include an eagerly anticipated session with rock royalty Justin Hawkins from The Darkness. His acclaimed YouTube series, Justin Hawkins Rides Again, has captivated music fans worldwide, making his District X appearance a must-see festival highlight. On Wednesdays, We Wear Black, who champion inclusivity in the heavy music scene through their sharp humour and unfiltered takes, will also be bringing their much-loved podcast to download.
District X will also feature a range of brand new experiences, including interactive quizzes, including Green Day, Sleep Token and Korn themed quizzes with Kitty Cowell, wrestling showcases, bingo with an alternative twist, never mind the download pub quiz, comedy sessions from rising stars, aerobics, including our friends at Rockfit, of course, and sports day events with surprise secret sets scheduled across the weekend, as first revealed by the exclusive Download Family Inner Circle newsletter earlier this month. Attendees can expect the unexpected at every turn.
Download Festival welcomes back Darkfield following last year's surreal eulogy show. This with their flagship experience, seance and immersive encounter guaranteed to unnerve and captivate. This intense 20-minute sonic performance plays 20 festival goers inside a pitch-black 24-foot container transformed into a Victorian seance room where immersive 3D audio manipulates the senses, blurring the line between reality and the supernatural.
There's nothing Download can't do with a shipping container. Flow State Wellness returns to Download with an expanded offering for 2025, providing festival goers with a perfect, calming way to start their day at the Outpost. Which is good. That's back. That's something else sneaked in there. Running every morning, these immersive sessions will guide attendees through breathwork, gentle movement, mindfulness meditation, and sound healing. In addition to morning sessions, Flow State Wellness will also offer daily drop-ins within the main arena, creating space for relaxation and grounding between sets.
New for 2025, Blink will be hosting Wellbeing Tents in District X, offering a dedicated space to unwind, take part in mindful activities, and have open conversations about mental health. Attendees will also have access to free professional single-session talking therapy with qualified psychologists and counsellors, providing vital support in a relaxed and inclusive environment. That is amazing.
Diverse UK is expanding its presence at Download this year, increasing from 1 space in the arena to 2. Their sensory calm spaces offer vital retreat for neurodivergent festival goers and those in need of a quiet, regulated environment, ensuring Download remains a festival that welcomes everyone.
Now, this bit's quite interesting. Not that the others aren't, but this is what stood out for me quite a bit. District X is bigger and better for 2025, with enhanced decor, vibrant lighting, and a transformed festival space. The popular Ace of Spades venue has been expanded, now welcoming crowds up to 2,000 fans, while the all-new Gravers Return bar and food area offers festival goers a lively spot to unwind and recharge. Thrilling skate ramp demos across District X and the main arena and improved accessibility throughout the festival guarantee an unrivaled experience from start to finish.
I think this one's important as well, and this is for people with families, because at the festival, obviously, because Download has expanded its family offerings in terms of camping and in terms of attendance, and I don't think in the past they've done that well in actually catering any entertainment for them. So here we go. Families aren't forgotten at Download 22/25 in the dedicated mini Moshers campsite, application required, offering a family-friendly environment to ensure that even the youngest rockers have an incredible festival experience. Packed with fun and excitement, mini Moshers can look forward to live performances from the much-loved Slayer Dougie, known for transforming children's songs and theme tunes into high-energy metal anthems, and Rock Kids, whose energetic, interactive shows include everything from epic sing-alongs and snow machines to their famous Wall of Hugs.
This packed lineup confirms that District X remains the ultimate late-night entertainment hub, offering downloaders an unforgettable festival experience from dusk till dawn. Tickets and full information are available at download.co.uk, and also don't forget to sign up to the Download family, which is also on the website.
Yeah.
So, quite a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, what should we do? Should we go paragraph by bloody paragraph? So,
Yeah.
I think, straight away, should we just go for it?
Yeah. There's no point avoiding it. Let's go.
Probably one of them. Well, if you thought they were through with controversial bookings with McFly, they have. Well, they've totally knocked it out of the park in terms of controversy, because some people have absolutely spat the dummy out
They have.
a little bit of campsite entertainment.
Which is the Venga Boys. So we did our Download Festival penalty shootout.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what the score is now, but
I'll have to check.
They were my wild card, the Venga Boys.
Yeah.
And it was a real wild card because I didn't expect them at all. So when I saw the announcement, I couldn't stop laughing at the post. I was just laughing my head out at the thought of us all there, which is just crazy. But yeah, quite a lot of backlash.
I think there's two things. One, they're not in the arena. So this isn't someone taking up a Download Festival slot off anyone.
No.
It might have been a DJ. If it wasn't them, it might have been anything.
Yeah.
But, last year we had Halocene, who do...
Yeah, do the covers.
They do a lot of covers. They do some of their own stuff as well, which is really good.
Yep.
She's a fantastic singer. However, it's not... It's a slot that's for a party.
Yeah.
I think some people just take heavy metal and rock far too seriously.
Yeah.
Like, what, do you just have to go through the doors and just yell at each other? It's ironic I'm wearing a
You've got a
Slayer
Slayer
t-shirt, a Slayer top on. But I think that's what some people expect,
Yeah,
just to be
a little
yelling Slayer at each other all weekend. You can't do anything else.
Yeah. And there's that much going on, even just from that press release. Just go and do something else. There'll be other stuff on, other silent discos playing Korn and all sorts. There'll be something for everyone. So.
Yeah, well, we've got the bike, that Graver's Return.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Is a return and it's new.
Yeah.
And so that's a new place to go and drink and sit.
Yeah.
You've got the Ace of Spades bar, which we didn't get in last year because it was that full.
Yeah, so that's increased
It was one
to
of the bands, wasn't it? What band was it? Someone like Those Damn Crows or something were doing like a silent disco, weren't they? It was them DJing, someone like that.
Was that the one opposite where the chili eating contest was?
Yeah, the Outpost
wasn't a big. Yeah, the Outpost was the outside stage that was showing the movies and stuff and
cookery stuff like that.
Yeah, barbecue tutorials and whatever. And then opposite that was the
barbecue tutorials.
Yeah, I know. Can't
just burn everything.
It wasn't a big tent from memory.
No,
just like a big gazebo.
But again, like Trish said, they could literally stick one more picnic bench outside and say they've expanded it. So,
yeah, true.
Like she said, you've got to take everything with a little bit of a pinch of salt.
They've said increased to 2,000.
Yeah, I wonder what it was.
I wonder what it was originally.
1990.
Yeah. So back to the Venga Boys.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm really happy about that. I think it will just be hilarious.
Well, it was the pilot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've said it before. Death Blooms, just before they started the set, played the Venga Boys.
Yeah.
We like to party. The whole place, just the biggest mosh pit I'd seen, well, obviously in years, because we hadn't been in a crowd for years. And it was just a joyous, silly moment.
Nice. It's just brilliant.
And why not? You know what I mean? If they'll do half an hour to 40 minutes, everyone will have a laugh. Everyone's energy levels will go right up.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, just bring a bit of joy.
It's maybe because it's an actual artist doing it. But, I mean, we have Power Ballad Nights.
Master of Pop Hits.
I saw there was someone was playing Frozen in one of the tents last year, and there was a snow machine. It's just funny and brilliant, and I'm sure it'll be bouncing in that tent regardless, and there'll be some grumpy Slayer fans probably sat outside. But
not me.
Not you. You're jumping around. It's brilliant.
It is one of them, and you can have half an hour off.
Gosh, you can. Yeah,
Have a laugh.
Yeah.
You know, you see it every year. Total Eclipse of the Heart, or My Heart Will Go On.
Yeah, the
comes
Titanic.
on,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
whole place is just arm in arm singing along.
Yeah.
So why not jump around? We're going to Ibiza.
Amazing.
Why not? I think it's obviously a great booking because it has driven so much interaction.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
it's just like free
Yeah,
advertising.
of course
Isn't
it is.
Everyone kicking off on one side, loads, and in addition to that, you've got so many posts. How do I upgrade? How do I get into District X?
Interesting, some of these, actually. Yeah.
So we might as well go for that. So District X, formerly known as The Village and still largely known as The Village to many people, is only accessible to weekend campers.
Yeah.
You cannot get in with an arena-only ticket, even though you do get a wristband for that. You cannot get in with a day ticket.
Yeah.
People will tell you all the time on Facebook that nobody checks your wristbands. That you may get away with that. Don't
Risky,
be a dick.
innit?
It's risky. Don't be a dick, because that then puts extra strain on all the facilities for everyone else that has actually paid for that experience. And you do get your wristband checked. I spent about 15 minutes last year whilst the guys tried to work out that an RIP wristband was allowed in the village.
Yeah,
So I had to stand there at the gate.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people going through, so there's a lot of people will get through. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it, but there's definitely just
And the other confusing thing, which I think was probably down to the download post, was it said like secure your place in District X from £23.70 or something.
so you could buy an extra thing.
Yeah,
just
so it
for
sounded like you had to. So that's the comment that's in the most. Do I have to buy access to or a ticket for District X?
Yeah.
Which is no. If
you're
you've
camping,
got
you've got
a
it.
weekend ticket.
And what the £28 summit was,
Yeah.
that's the lowest. That's what you can reserve your weekend camping ticket for if you do an early bird.
Monthly
instalment plan.
Yeah.
So there's been a question that the admins on the Facebook pages have gone back to the festival with the question about upgrading, because a lot of people now who've booked arena only tickets now will want to upgrade. I think there just needs to be a bit more clarity.
Yeah.
I think the current thing is you buy a weekend ticket and then ask for a refund on your arena one,
Okay.
but double check with the team Ticketmaster terms and conditions, because you don't want to end up.
I've never seen that comment before on previous years.
That
can I? Yeah, can I upgrade? Because now I want to come for the weekend because the Bengals
Bengals
are
are
playing
playing.
on the Thursday night.
But that's it. I've never seen.
So it just
an
shows
announcement bring that.
they've knocked out the park, haven't they? Really,
Yeah.
with that. So much going on. I mean, what else have we got in there? A real focus on health and well-being, and
It's nice that, because we've had a bit of a focus on health and well-being.
Yeah.
I know it's not linked in any way,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. It's obviously high on the agenda. I really liked that
and giving some nice calm spaces for people that maybe feel overwhelmed. Or
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely incredible what they're doing, branching out into.
I definitely think for neurodivergent people, people who may get overwhelmed in a crowd or in a festival environment, to give them that little bit of a break.
Well, I mean, District X is just a sensory overload, isn't it?
Yeah.
For most, it's just you've got the waltzers playing Scooter or something, and another tent playing something else, and it's like, you don't need it blasting, do you? Really, like that? Can't hear each other.
Well, you can't even go in the co-op without it being like an absolute rave.
Yeah, exactly. So to have that space is brilliant. So,
So yeah, the District X is a big tarmac lake, essentially. Is what they kind of. I think that's what they dubbed the area of Donington Park. And you can, in last year, people without camping tickets could go as far as the merchandise superstore.
Yeah.
And then there's a barrier after that, isn't there, with checks.
probably worth doing that, I think. Just if you've never been to Download before and you're going for the first time as a day ticket holder, if you've got time, just pop down to there, because you get a feel, I think, for where the campers are and what that kind of space is. Because I don't think you can probably see around the corner into District X from the co-op.
You can probably just see like the mouth of it.
Yeah, but you could definitely get the sense of the vibe, I think, from there.
Well, the camping element of download is one of the key bits, isn't
Yeah,
it? And I have said in the past, I think when I did Arena only in 2016, I felt like I missed out on that a bit.
Yeah.
You miss that feeling of just being totally immersed in it. So the other big standout, like you said, is decor.
Yeah.
I've said it before that when I went to Kendall Calling a couple of years ago with my daughter. The attention to detail in terms of decoration there, just making it feel like a total holiday, was just second to none. And I thought download, you're just getting the marquees generally.
Yeah.
So if they're improving the lighting, improving, I don't think it'll take much to make it better. But
And I think on the actual, did it say on the announcement around more skulls and more?
Yeah, that was on the
announcement,
poster, wasn't it?
More deco, which I think would be. I mean, when we've been to places like Bloodstock as well, they're very similar. And you look at Hellfest and places like that. I think that's what I would like to see on that scale.
Yeah, well, at least an effort. Towards it.
Yeah, absolutely. The Graver's Return bar and food area. So that'd be interesting to see where they put that and what that kind of looks like. I hope it isn't just they've just named where the benches are next to the food trucks.
Probably.
But
they'll just stick a sign on it.
Yeah. So
a good mix. You've got your, now that's why I call. Well, I don't know if it's 2000s or noughties, but we'll go noughties mixtape. So that'll be good. Sophie K is always excellent. Zoe London is always brilliant, and Hang the DJs, we've seen them a lot of times, and they're always excellent.
I think those are the guys that actually prompted to get the Venga Boys.
Yeah, well, they did with the cocktail, didn't they?
I think it's them, anyways. So yeah, lots to go at. There's something for them, isn't there? There's Justin Hawkins'
that's
live podcast would be pretty cool.
Podcast.
Yeah, it'd be really good. Be interesting to see how he does that live. And it goes on Wednesdays We Wear Black as well. That'll be fantastic.
Yeah, so. I saw on the poster, which we'll cover in a bit, I think that on Wednesdays We Wear Black might be doing something for the kids as well earlier on.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Which would be good.
Yeah, lots of quizzes.
Wrestling.
Yeah, the wrestling, that's
wrestling was, I thought, really well received at Download, and unfortunately it went, I think they had a bit of a contract with NXT, the WWE kind of training brand at the time.
Yeah.
They had, I think it was only like a 3-year one. Then we got NXT UK in 2019, which was good as well, because you still got some of the main NXT stars.
Yeah.
But then NXT UK folded. But it used to get really good crowds.
Oh, yeah.
It was quite a unique thing, and it was also nice to go and have a sit down
in the shade.
Yeah, so me and Kate were watching the wrestling, and my dad was having a kip. But they had I think they had Progress Wrestling before that in the Village, before NXT came along. So, and I think Lucha Britannia is one of the big UK ones at the minute. So, seeing what they're going to do with Slay Dougie is going to be pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I think I saw a poster of them all together. I think it'd be quite funny. I don't know whether they're putting wrestlers in the costumes and then wrestling with them.
Oh, God.
Do you know what I mean?
So the kids might be absolutely terrified.
Yeah, it's ripping the bear's head off and
smashing Bob the Builder with a steel chair.
They're playing live and stuff. I don't know, but it's something to look at.
Again, that's a good thing to book something that's making you go, God, I wonder what that is. Let's go and see it.
Yeah, very, very good. I'm really chuffed with that. It got me very excited. We didn't go to that seance or the eulogy show thing.
The eulogy, no.
Looked a bit strange, didn't it? I saw a couple of videos of people lying in cages with headphones on in the dark. It's the last thing you need on a hangover.
It's just someone camping. Someone that was complaining about the venue.
Yeah, exactly. And again, with the increased stuff for the families, which I think will be brilliant. I hope that grows year on year, and as they start to see more families come through.
Well, if you're gonna put this emphasis that kids can come now, which I don't always agree with, because I don't think it's in the past been it's not been particularly catered for.
No,
it's not. I'm not saying they shouldn't be there. I mean, you make your own minds up with it. But I just don't think there's a lot for kids there.
No.
You go to other festivals and they have a ton on for kids, so you can kind of split your time between seeing proper bands and going to see kids stuff and kind of keep everyone happy. Download, I don't think, has done it very well, so it's good to see him kind of leaning a bit more that way.
So the Venga Boys, obviously, Funeral for a Friend acoustic set. That was quite a good.
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but I'm sure it would go down very well. Mode Step are also fantastic. That kind of dubstep metal.
Yeah.
That
Shame.
we keep talking about.
Shame not to get a proper set from them, really, and the Cancer Bats.
Yeah, so it's quite cool because again, so much variety. If you want to watch a DJ, go and see a DJ. You can go and do a quiz. You can go and watch drag shows. You can go and do whatever you like. It's brilliant. And some of them, so I can't remember what that stage is called. Behind nearest the co-op.
The side splitter.
Side splitter, yeah. That always seemed quite cool because everyone's just sat down in there chilling,
Yeah.
listening to podcasts or comedians. Or
Yeah.
Actually, is there any comedians on there?
No, I think there is on the poster. I think he's called Dave Hill, which I questioned if it was Dave Hill from Slade, but it isn't. He's a comedian.
Oh, right, okay, right. So, yeah, and John Mahon hosting the Doghouse.
Oh, good old John Mahon.
Yeah, gets everyone going, doesn't he?
Himself, mainly.
Wish I had that much energy, bloody hell.
I wish I had that much self-belief.
So, yeah, fantastic. Very happy with that.
I'm just going to do that at the camp. I'm just going to put a tune on and just bounce around
Just
like
go
a twat.
crazy. That'll be us.
I like John Mahon's Kerrang show. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't fully support his branch into music.
Yeah, gotta give it a go, won't you?
Oh, that's it. Good on you, John. Bit of self-belief.
So I guess like
I tell you what's cool as well. Professional sessions with psychiatric stuff and all that. That's really cool.
incredible, isn't it? That's really cool.
Well, I mean, you might be on a bad one. You might be.
Oh God, yeah.
God, I think I could have done with that in 2023.
Yeah, you probably could. Yeah.
I was absolutely We'll tell the story now because it's not. We've not actually told the story yet, have we? So, no, me being an absolute knobhead. After Metallica 2023, we went and did karaoke and everything, didn't we? In the Park Farm pub. I can't remember getting back to my tent. Woke up the next morning with my contact lenses still in, which I've done before.
Yeah.
Never been an issue, but obviously inside my tent was probably about 45 degrees. And it had dried and dug right into my fucking eye.
Oh no.
I ended up in the medical tent, ended up with basically seeing out of one eye, which is my shit eye, all weekend. And yeah, I was in... If it wasn't for Bring Me the Horizon being as good as they were, I was almost going home.
You're in a bad place.
I was so pissed off. And then, so I went into the medical tent and there was just me and one guy who was absolutely going mental, and he definitely could have done with that.
Yeah.
A chill out zone.
Yeah.
The doctor said, "What do you expect, mate? You've had 8 bags of cocaine."
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
So yeah, that's quite an entertaining thing. With that, I mean, that in itself picked me up a bit. Not the cocaine. If it had spared us a bit, I'd been all right.
Oh man, yeah, that was rough, wasn't it?
Oh, it was hard work. But yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, we've said like the neurodivergent people getting overwhelmed and needing somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Just more kind of care for the people that go there, because 2023 especially, I just felt like they packed in 130,000 people and went, fucking sort yourselves out.
It was really overwhelming, I thought, for a lot of us. Everyone was saying, "Oh, it's sold out. It's sold out." It felt it.
Yeah.
We've never seen it that packed before.
No.
And it just became, not just put down on it really, but it just became frustrating because I thought, I want to go and watch that band over there on that stage.
Yeah.
It's going to take me a fucking hour to walk through the crowd. So I won't bother because I don't need to get back to the main stage. You just end up camping out in one spot, didn't we?
Yeah, and you look and you're about 30 yards from a bar or a toilet, but it'd take you 40 minutes to get there and back.
Yeah.
And people, because it was so hot, were getting grumpy with you for having to move through the crowd, and oh God, it did get. I mean, we always have a great time, but I thought that was quite tough.
Yeah, it was hard here, wasn't it?
And then another thing that was pointed out on the poster before the District X announcement was the improved toilets. So
yeah,
I hope that's going to go. I chatted about that a little bit with Ree last week.
Yeah. And you do hope that they're bold enough to, if they're going to put it on a poster and advertise it, that they will do something different. But again, you kind of have to take it with a pinch of salt, maybe.
Yeah, unfortunately. And I think a lot of things like toilets and stuff, I think they're probably at the mercy of other people.
Mm. Yeah, you're probably right.
So we've kind of got everything announced now, haven't we? We've got pretty much the full lineup. I can't see there being much, if anything, added.
No.
We've got the full District X pretty much, apart from the surprises that have to come, I think. There's always like other little things kind of shoehorned in.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the courtyard and pretty much it.
I thought it was a shame Rockfit didn't make it on
the
poster itself.
I think that's going to be rectified.
Yeah, that's
I think that's been fed back.
How is it?
Yeah, by Hannah. She's
It's quite a staple of download, aren't they? And I think it's important.
Yeah, I think it's probably just an oversight.
Yeah.
And obviously Rockfit are there Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
We'll be there Friday morning.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll be there doing that.
Yeah, maybe Thursday, depending on how our plans evolve. But we're not sure if we're going Wednesday or Thursday yet. So just waiting on some bits and pieces.
So is there anything else people need to know about District X who haven't been? What to expect? I mean, I'd say go and watch a load of vlogs. If you've not been before, just go on YouTube and watch, because you get a sense of what that's like. Loads of food vendors, and we've been on daft rides and all sorts in there, haven't we? And make you feel sick after you've had
That's exactly
10 pints and then you're on the walters.
And we've got there's loads of good blogs. You've got Dilcam, you've got SMTV, you've got Lucifer, you've got TPD, Chidsfids. Yeah. Chidsfids to he's bonkers, isn't he?
That's great. Brilliant.
Absolute legend.
Great.
TPD do a lot in the District X and Village as well. So yeah, definitely good. Should we have a little look through the days on the old poster?
Yeah, go for it.
Quite an exciting one, this. Oh, just as I pulled up Instagram, I just remembered that it's Fat Franks have just finished their early bird stuff, so I hope you got your orders in for all the stuff you might need if you're travelling and want to travel a bit lighter. Or
oh man, they're a lifesaver. Aren't they?
Amazing, and they're so helpful.
Yeah, brilliant.
Just nice people. We're like
not many places you can go at 2 a.m. to buy a duvet, is there?
No. Download Festival.
Here we go.
It's just banger boys everywhere.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So we're on Wednesday. So Wednesday we've got the awesome Zoe London. Zoe is fantastic. If you check out her Instagram or her TikTok, you'll get a flavour of what she does.
Yeah, brilliant mashups.
Yeah, mashups mainly. Takes classic metal songs and mashes them up to make them into anthemic kind of party stuff. You've got the excellent Uproar, which is the Earth's greatest club and party. You got Tasmin Taylor, who can't say I do know, or Super Duper Fly. You got Sophie K, the excellent Sophie K. She hosted the reveal night, the metal gala. Yeah. We've got Rockstar, the Dad Rock Club night.
All right, I missed that.
Sold.
It'd be interesting to see what they
actually call it.
Dad Rock, and they're just playing Blink-182 and Green Day all night.
Venga Boys.
Yeah, but it isn't it?
Then you've got the excellent Panic at the Bingo.
That's great.
Which is superbly named, I must say.
Yeah.
We've got New Castle, which is a new metal disco, basically. Now that's what I call Naughty's mixtape. You got Drag Emo Karaoke, which I don't think needs any more explaining.
That's fucking brilliant.
That's on the nose, and that is fantastic. We've got Alternative Anthems, and then that one's kind of headlined by the Lucha Britannia with Slayer Dougie.
So I think a lot of those are like club nights that tour the UK.
Yes.
So they usually have like a home club that they have nights on, and then they just go around and it's brilliant. So it's great that Download is looking out for those guys and bringing them into the festival. Again, it's so varied, isn't it? You're not. Some of you won't have a clue what to expect. It'll be ABBA 1 minute, then it'll be Slayer, then it'll be Aqua or something.
Yeah, Well, that's it. I mean, I was hoping to have a bit more notice for this District X one because Jordan wanted to join us again. Asthenia 912. He wanted to join us and talk about what makes a shit DJ set, essentially. And it was a little bit. We were going back and forth on the forums as to. We took the top 15 overplayed songs at the festival, and just replaced them by another song that I'd still kill, by the same band.
Yeah, okay.
So it's
what are you thinking? Like,
well, it's like rather than Chop Suey play, I don't know, prison song, or Aerials or something, and rather than Fat Lip play Still Waiting. It's as simple as that.
I'll tell you one of my favourites that we've seen. I think it might have been last year on the Thursday, and when they did. It was songs from what's it the year before?
2023.
Yeah, 23, and they did songs from every decade, didn't they? Or was it every year?
It was from every year from the 80s. Yeah, and they had like a video.
Great.
They had a live guitarist.
Yeah,
it was excellent. That
absolutely brilliant. It kept you hooked and in the tent all night, didn't it?
Yeah, until it got too recent.
yeah,
tailed off a bit. Boomer.
So that's the Wednesday, is it?
Yeah, and then we've got Thursday, Uproar again.
Great.
Excellent. They got Thanks for the Memories. Thanks. It's Thanks for the Memories, but they've highlighted emo. So it's an emo club night. We've got Stokes Let's Go, which I don't know what that is, I'm afraid. We've got the Scratch.
Oh, brilliant.
Great band that's on the main lineup as well.
Oh, I missed that on the District X.
Yeah, that's the thing. You do end up missing stuff. It's the Scratch are an excellent band from Ireland. They are will get the crowd up and dancing and happy and all those things. We've got Panic at the Bingo, as we said. On Wednesdays we wear black. We've got Old Time Sailors. Do they do like sea shanties?
I think they do. I think they've been before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got the excellent Face Down presents Nevermind the Download with host Alex Baker.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
We are, again, grateful for Alex for featuring us on the Kerrang the Download show. So thanks again, Alex, and we will see you in the doghouse. Then you got Famous First Words.
Right.
So I think what they do have is Famous Last Words as well. And I think Famous First Words might be aimed at kids.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, that would make sense. That's
yeah.
Good play on words.
Yeah, you've got Drag Emo Karaoke, Defender of the Riff with somebody, and I can't zoom in far enough, Daniel Decay. You've got Quiet Noir. You've got Battlesnake, who are also on the main lineup. You've got Alex Baker again. Alex Baker's doing double duty.
Yeah.
Busy guy. You got John Mahon hosting the Doghouse. Right. Hang the DJs. Excellent. Hang the DJs. You got Dave Hill. He's a musician and comedian. And then obviously wrapping it up with probably the busiest the Doghouse tent has ever been. The Venga Boys.
I wonder what time they'll put them on. What, not going to be
the middle of the afternoon.
That'd do me, then. That'd be great. Put them on at 6 o'clock, then I can have a kip afterwards.
Yeah, then we've got the dad rock thing.
Yeah, they probably have that Halocene slot, do you think?
Yes. Yeah, finishing up about, 11-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, probably about 10 till about 11.
What time does it all wrap up in District X? Is it about 3?
3. It did say in the thing, and this is something I discussed with Trish again, it said about round the clock. I did see on the video, it had little bits about, it had some, video gaming.
Oh, yeah, it did.
And it also, so I think what they might do, I think there might be certain elements that might carry on a bit, so that you can kind of be doing something at all hours.
Interesting.
And then we're on to Friday. So Friday, obviously, won't be quite as packed a thing because we've actually got the arena day. But of course, 11 a.m. I think it's a little earlier on a Thursday, but on Friday we got Rock Fit at 11 a.m. in the Doghouse. You'll obviously have all your mindfulness. I think they do some sort of yoga-y stuff around there as well. We've got She They Press Play. We've got Gatekeeper. We've got Rock Kids. we've got Face Down presents Emo Prom, which sounds interesting. The download Green Day quiz, that's on after the headliners, I believe. You got 90s versus Noughties Rave Yard. You got Aled Phillips from Kids in Glass Houses DJ set, Mode Step DJ set, Justin Hawkins Rides Again live, Secret acoustic set, and Funeral for a Friend acoustic set.
Cool.
I'm not sure how they're going to do some of them songs acoustic.
No.
Crazy. Then, on to Saturday. Master of Pop Hits.
Cool.
That's a great name, and again, I think it just shows. I mean, the fact that this is coming back year on year shows that people like a little bit of a break, a little bit of a little bit of light-hearted relief.
Well, I always think, even when we've been to metal nights and stuff up and down the country, and we go to Satan's Hollow quite a bit in Manchester, they've got the crypt, which is like the real heavy room, and then they got the main room, and 1 minute you again singing Beyonce, and then the next minute you're singing My Chemical Romance, or whatever. So it seems to go well, doesn't it?
I said that to Bainsy the other day. My only real criticism of Bloodstock. You went from listening to heavy metal all day, and then you went and had a party listening to heavy metal, and it was like
disco heavy metal.
It was just like, just change it up a little bit, because it did get a little bit one track, but I'll probably get a lot of flack for that. You got the K1 Metal Club, you got Feeling This, a Blink-182 party. That sounds great. You got Delight, I'm not sure what that is. You got Sleep Talk and Quiz, obviously later on. You got Bongos Bingo.
Fucking hell.
That's going to be crazy. And I'll have to throw in one of the comments from, and this is not safe for work, so if anyone's listening to this in company, this was from someone on the forum. Let me just get it up because it's only just popped into my head now.
The suspense. I don't think I've seen this yet.
Have you not?
No.
Here we go. DMO leads. It's
brilliant.
Comments on a lot of our stuff and listens. So thank you again. But this one, the last time I went to a Bongos Bingo, I saw someone deep throat a Henry Hoover. That could get absolutely out of control after the arena on a Saturday. And then he went on to say she'd already won it. Like it wasn't even like
the competition. Oh, it looks crazy, some of those nights. And speaking of nights, people get like knighted with dildos and they have dance-offs and absolutely crazy. But I'm sure that'd be one entertaining night. That would be brilliant.
Right, so if you are at work, you can unplug your ears now. We'll go back to normal stuff. We've got Danny Filth, Cradle of Filth DJ set.
Be interested to see what he plays, you know.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of Cradle of Filth.
Pretty much. He does love himself. I do. I'm a Cradle of Filth fan, but he's quite a unique character. You got the great Liam Cormier of Cancer Bats, and then you got Slay Dougie doing their own stuff, and finished with Dougie Pointer, DJ. So I'm wondering what he's going to do.
Yeah. Because
is he just going to go pure pop, or is he going to mix it up with it?
I'm sure it'll be a mix of everything.
Yeah. Hopefully, mate. And then this is something me and Jonny have been saying. Every time we get to discuss something that's happening on a Sunday, you start feeling a little bit.
Yeah, I feel sad.
It's towards the end now.
I know. We were talking about Korn, weren't we, yesterday?
Yeah, you said I can't wait to see Korn.
And then immediately thought, oh no, that'll be the last band of the weekend. And you start getting that Sunday feeling,
sinking feeling. Get to
let's not think about it.
They used to have They had electronic boards in 2016. And it had all the band line up on, and you're like, oh, great. And then suddenly it got to about 4 o'clock on the Sunday, and there was like 3 bands left.
And they'd wipe them off it once they played.
Yeah. I was like, oh, no. So, Sunday, we got Salt, Sweat, Sugar, which I'm guessing is a little bit of kind of emo-y 2000s sort of stuff. You've got Rock Kids again. You've got Metal Night, which sounds...
Say how it is.
Yeah. You don't need any puns when you're playing metal. You got the Korn Quiz, you got Decade Club Night, you've got the Attitude Era Club Night, which plays a lot of wrestling songs.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that actually.
Which will be funny.
Yeah.
We've got what do you call it? Power one.
Oh yeah, Power Ballads.
Yeah, what's it called?
Oh shit.
Ultimate Power.
Ultimate Power, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a shame.
Mars Secret acoustic sets, and we've got the End of the World party, which I'm guessing is just a bit of a farewell to the weekend, which is, again, makes us a bit sad. So if you're going for 5 nights, you're not going to avoid the village. And I've also forgotten a big bit about the Wednesdays in the village, and that is the takeover.
Yeah.
We are hoping, and well, we've had a go ahead from them, just hoping we can sort it out, and we'll talk to Heather Gibbs and John Todd all about the takeover, because that is the first live music you'll see all weekend. They'll be putting on some excellent up and coming bands. It's really not one to miss.
Yeah.
It's always one of the highlights to download for me.
We'll maybe do a bit of a special on one of the episodes.
Yeah, I hope so, because it is really, really worth it. I think it's kind of needs shouting about more than sometimes is, and give some of them bands of tomorrow. There's bands that have played there that end up playing the main festival and more. So yeah, some really good bands. So yeah, looking forward to that.
We'll be there on the, well, depends what day we go.
Yeah.
We usually go out on the Thursday night and go crazy, because that's the first night we all meet up.
Yeah.
We'll be in the doghouse partying away. The other nights, sometimes we go in there. We usually have a night in guest, don't we?
Yeah.
Which, that was quite spontaneous last year, but I think that'd be a tradition.
Yeah, we went after Fall Out Boy, didn't we?
One of the nights we'll go in there, and then we'll be in
Park
Farm having a chill debrief on
the Sunday. The last
say our farewells.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of changed things a little bit, because we've the group's grown, and because we don't see some of them for another year, and since then, it kind of just adds that a little bit more of a. I mean, it's a special moment.
It is,
isn't it? And there'll be loads of people like this, because, like Ree said last week, with the Access Camp, there's people that they've become like a little family.
Yeah, and they go on holiday together, or they like go to each other's weddings and stuff. It's great.
It's so nice.
And then it'll be the people that's going like Camp Lorna and stuff like that, who will be meeting back up again every year. It's quite a special thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the excitement you feel on a Wednesday and the kind of bittersweet Sunday feeling, it's quite special. Download doesn't, because you get some cynical assholes really on social media, as you do on any social media platform. They just like to moan about anything.
Yeah.
But I think, and someone said it on Reddit, I was really looking forward to this, but I'm seeing all comments and stuff, and it's kind of dampening it for me.
Oh, really?
And people saying, well, get onto stuff like, these podcasts, get onto, keep listening to us, keep listening to Dear Download, keep listening, keep watching the vlogs, and see the positive people that love the festival. Yeah. Because there's always going to be a lot of very loud people pissing in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't let it dampen your spirits. Get in there. If you go somewhere, and I think it might have been you that said this, go somewhere expecting to have a good time, you'll have a good time.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, absolutely.
Go there thinking this is going to be shit, you'll probably have a bad time.
And when you've got your friends around you, you can go anywhere, even if it's the shittest pub in the world. You can go in there and have the best night. Yeah, and we've done that.
Oh, so many times. And you just see the irony and stuff. You see everything's funny.
And it's like one of my favourite nights last year was when we went camping.
Yeah,
just in a field. Our mates, a farmer, camped in his field. Just like 5 or 6 of us, just literally back to basics. Had the speaker on, and that was it. Fire. Don't need much else, as long as you've got your mates and your company around you. So don't let those negative people around you piss you off. Because for one of them, there's 10,000 people who are buzzing to be there.
Yeah,
so
that just don't shout loudly on.
That's it.
Facebook. But if it's your first time, go tell yourself I'm going to have a great time, and I think you will have a great time. I'd be very surprised. We've done it for 12 years now, and we can't wait to get back, can we?
Yeah. Exciting, mate.
It is exciting. I think we've talked really fast tonight because we're getting excited. Yeah, we do. Just over 70 days. So it'll be 72 days by the time this comes out.
The AI translator won't be doing us any favours on this episode.
Oh, God. I said this to Ree because she said, I was a bit nervous and all this. The translator from AI picked up every word she said perfectly. Yeah. And then as soon as I started talking, what did it say about the Paddy Considine.
Oh yeah.
And then said what called him like
The panty consultant or something.
yeah.
I'll
good
find it in the chat.
good old northern
It
accent.
just translates hours. Oh yeah, and then when I went back to episode 3 to do the Venga Boys, and it called them the Benga Boys.
The Benga Boys.
Yeah, lead singer the Panty Company is Paddy Considine.
So yeah, if you are hard of hearing and use the auto captions and
Yeah, we're very
subtitles, we are sorry because you're probably thinking, who the hell are
Yeah, what the
these?
fuck are they talking about?
No, but
Good stuff.
very, very, very much counting them down now.
Yeah,
It's
and do you
very
know what?
strange.
Tonight, because it's a bit later,
Yep.
we're on 9:20 here on the Monday night, and
only
it's pitch
just-
black and it's just gone dark now, but we're not sat here with our teeth chattering, are we?
No,
it's not
it's-
cold.
It's been quite a journey like that with the podcast
Yeah.
because we have literally sat here in like negative
Yeah,
temperatures.
freezing.
Yeah, and you've actually been able to hear our voices chatter, our voices shake because of the cold. So, Jonny said before we might even be able to do some of these outside within a few
Oh,
weeks.
man,
Which
that would be great.
got some good weather coming this weekend, and I think once the clocks go forward, you get a little bit of warmth in them evenings. You can just start to picture yourself at that festival.
We'll
So,
have to do a couple in the camper van on the beach.
oh, man.
We'll do that. Get a fire pit going and do a podcast around the fire pit. That'd be fucking brilliant.
just hear it crackling. Right
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you
Thanks
very much, everybody.
everyone. And we'll speak to you next week.
This is the Logan Podcast.